Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. I hope you're all doing well, and you're ready for more of our Grade 8 Gauss paper. We're looking at question number 18 this time. Kathy owns more cats than Alice, and more dogs than Bruce. Alice owns more dogs than Kathy, and fewer cats than Bruce. Which of the statements must be true? And so these 5 statements here, we've got, Bruce owns the fewest cats, Alice owns the most dogs. We don't actually have numbers for the amount of cats or dogs that anyone has. We just have these nice sort of relationships. Okay? So I usually try and represent these relationships visually. So let's talk about cats and let's talk about dogs. Okay? And so the people I place higher on my list will have more of those things. Okay? So I know Kathy owns more cats than Alice. Kathy, more cats than Alice. Okay? And more dogs than Bruce. Now we go over to the other column. Kathy, more dogs than Bruce. Okay, and then Alice owns more dogs than Kathy. So Alice is higher than both Kathy and Bruce. Bruce definitely has the fewest dogs. Alice has the most dogs. Kathy has some middle number of dogs. Alice owns more dogs than Kathy, fewer cats than Bruce. Okay. So Alice less than Bruce, Alice plays lower than Bruce, but I'm not given any information about Kathy's cats relative to Bruce's cats, so I can't draw any arrows. I place these two at the same height. I don't know who has more. The question doesn't tell me. One of them might, or for all I know, they're tied. Maybe they both have 20 cats. And Alice only has 19, like a schmuck. Okay, so now we can go through and we can just evaluate each of these statements one at a time. Okay, they're all talking about most or fewest. What would having the most cats look like? In the cats column, that name would be, or that letter would be highest, higher than everyone. That's what we'd look at for most. Fewest, you flip it on the head, it's going to be the lowest. So Bruce owns the fewest cats? Well, no. Alice has less cats than Bruce. Bruce owns the most cats. Well, he has a lot of cats, but we don't actually know if he has more than Kathy. So we can't decide on B. We're not sure on that one. So we can't say it must be true. It could be true, or maybe Kathy owns more, they just didn't bother to tell us. Kathy owns the most cats, same thing. She has a lot of cats, more than Alice, but more than Bruce? We don't know, so we can't say it must be true. Alice owns the most dogs? Absolutely. She owns more than Kathy, who owns more than Bruce, so Alice must own more than Bruce. So D has got to be the right answer. Kathy has the fewest dogs. That statement's not true. Bruce has fewer. Okay, so the answer is D. Alice has the most dogs, and there we go. So that was question 18. If you want to, take a look at question number 19 before joining me for that in the next video.